This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Yellow.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Attack. Check 26, check 27, 57, color, 57.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Second and 10 at the 19-yard line.
I'm trying to eat too. But nobody want to give me.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. The reception good for 7. It's third down. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
He's coming. Baby weapon. Baby weapon. Check 4. Check 4.
Yellow.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at the 20. This is Jalen Richard, the 4th-year man from Southern Miss. And all the way down to the 29. A big play that time for the Raiders. 51 yards. Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. The throw complete here to Williams. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down. Well, they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, and hey, you know, how you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
I didn't offer mine.
You know, you were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
They run it with a rookie from Alabama, Josh Jacobs. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders have taken the early lead. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, you know, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
And now here comes Kansas City. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
You're not ready. You're not ready.
Under 10. Under 10. 10. Hero 15. Color.
Switch.
On 1st down, it's Henry. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Mahomes firing complete, and he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Now, that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
Quarterback,
don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to tear you up. Don't get nervous.
Hey, 57.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Credit the sack to Brandon Marshall.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
He's the fuck out of here. You got Sherman, he just stepped over.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
You got nothing. Motion. Shift.
Yellow.
Mahomes now to throw. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Point after, up and good. And we are tied at 7.
I'm going to try to cut him there, too. Maybe he's too fast.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. And now Oakland ready to take the field. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity. Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Carr going to throw. And
Come on. I swear I was out there pocket, bro.
We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. I got it.
Shotgun now for Carr. And that is incomplete.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there. And
the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Here's Hill on the return. Good blocking there. Nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion in the field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive. A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
Incredible.
And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. He is going to find Hill here.
Damn.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
Knew where that was going. I just guessed the wrong spot.
Yellow, yellow. 50's a mark, 50's a mark. You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing. Shit. Hey, Ridley.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
Yellow.
These two teams all tied after one. Ready for the 2nd quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Henry. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Tyre Whitehead, top 10 in tackles last year, up to make the play.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
Second and 5 now. Mahomes, his pass caught at the 4. And he's brought down. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
And a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, the ball gets tipped in the...
And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. The extra point up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
Chiefs 14, Raiders 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. Chris Jones on the stop. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
Check 9.
From just shy of midfield, Carr out to the right here to Wilson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole.
And this is caught inside the 5. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Ryan Grant, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. And now here comes Kansas City. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now on second and 16, Mahomes. Throw right side going to be caught by Hardman. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Throwing is Mahomes on third. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. From his linebacker spot, Vontaze Burfict with a sack.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely, and that sack finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And now Oakland ready to take the field. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the gun, it's Carr. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Yo, if he's out for the count, first completion, too. First completion to that man.
Carr now on first down. He gets this one to Dwayne Harris. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Dwayne Harris, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Raiders have moved out in front. Carlson now to add the extra point.
Fucking J.J. Nelson got hurt last week.
It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
A.B. tore his fucking shoulder. Who knows how long he's going to be out there.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs on 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Working from the gun, Mahomes to the right side. It's Kelsey. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. But call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Yellow. I go Liiiiiiive.
Double dog. That's the way.
57.
Watch the twins.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Caught left side, Williams. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Hey.
That's it.
Here we go. Bang.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
Rush it. 43, 15.
Why? Who? 54.
Now it's Mahomes again. Finding Hardman here over the middle. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
You can't do that.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. Kelsey, the intended receiver there, but it's going to be 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. It was Maurice Hurst who got him down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
What are you doing, man?
The Chiefs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. To throw, it's Mahomes. In double coverage, and it's intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the 1st half. Mecole Hardman, the intended target.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Hey, we're good, we're good.
The final shot here before half for Carr. The pass complete to Ryan Grant. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. That'll be taken in the end zone. And able to take it past the 20 a little bit, but no further. A flag in there as well. Let's see what this is. So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
2nd and 5 now. Carr. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him. They'll find him. Find him.
From the gun now on 3rd down. Carr. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. He will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. Throwing now is Carr. Finding Harris over the middle. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a 1st down as well.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
694.
Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Dwayne Harris, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
NFL quarterbacks work so hard on their mechanics, and they do so much repetition and practice, off-season, the whole deal. They expect it to be autopilot once the games start. That way it eliminates any type of pressure of the game, pressure of people in your face, all of that. That didn't shine through on that throw, though, did it?
No. A little bit of a dangerous pass and off target, too. 2nd down, a little more productive than 1st. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now. 180. Hey, we're good, we're good. 280.
It's brought in by Harris. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. They've got another 1st down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now.
Glox.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
General West.
Into the red zone. It's Carr. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. 3rd touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, second half, no matter what. Whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Motion, motion, motion.
Kill, kill, kill.
15, 15.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Watkins, the intended receiver, but it'll be second down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess.
Charlie. Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Hey, let's get this, get this.
Hero 15.
Back to the air on second down. It's Mahomes. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he takes it all the way up to the 47. 22 yards there, a first down.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
Quick the edge, quick the edge.
Come, come. Hey, run away, run away.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Topper, topper. Jack. You go tight.
Hey, 57, 57.
You got tight.
On first down, it's Henry. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more.
You go.
No gain on the play there. Second down.
At the
46-yard line.
15.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. And there they went crossing route against the zone defense. What do you think of that?
Takes real coordination between the passer and the receiver because you've got to read those zones and where the open spots are and be on the same page with the guy throwing the football.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Vontez Perfect, able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick six last week. Not a pick six here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept the pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12.
7:34. Express.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football.
Cut it out.
Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. The Raiders on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is third down and 12.
Hey, it's our house. Kill, 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 kill.
Hey, Echo.
Watch the run, watch the run. Watch the run.
Shotgun now for Carr. He'll find his running back here, Richard. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. They'll get 11, but still a little short. Fourth down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half.
Line
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 16.
What? Yellow. Right side.
Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Chief linemen might have moved.
Let's go. Let's go.
The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Yellow.
50. Mike 50. All day. All day. Every
15.
36.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate
you told me,
plays for
you heard what I said. I told him, go sit down, Hazel.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
One of the selling points of the corner route is usually the receiver is able to move away from the defender. But in this case, he didn't get that far away.
Jim. Kill.
They'll run on 1st down. Henry. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. Back now in the East Bay. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard, they trail as we start quarter number 4. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
43.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Williams. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the 4th quarter. Should rely more on the passing attack.
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football. That's out the window right now. Protect, let your quarterback operate, and try and find some targets in the open field downfield.
Here's Mahomes to throw. He's going to look deep for Watkins. This is caught inside the 15. A big play there, Mahomes to Watkins. 55 yards. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get...
And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown. He doesn't need a lot of space for an electric run. He showed that there. Heck, they told us this week they were hoping he would break a big one. He just did.
And what did his offensive... I mean, remember we talked with the offensive line, and one of the guys, one of the stalwarts said, I don't even have to make a great block for him. If I just breathe bad breath on the guy in front of me, often that opens up enough space for him to go.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Now, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Check. Helmet. Watch
safety creep.
They fake the handoff. Now Carr. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Play action. Now it's Carr. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
This is Richard, and I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
On 2nd and 11 now. Carr.
Oh, my God.
Catch made right side by Wilson.
He's tackling my wide receiver.
That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack. Here now, Johnny Townsend, as he's on to punt for Oakland.
He's really long, Jimmy. Really long.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line. Now Mahomes looking downfield for Kelsey. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. He was looking for his tight end, Kelsey, and that'll bring up second down.
Don't do that anymore.
You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid. Attack! Whip. Watch the whip.
Again to Henry. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage there by Trayvon Mullen.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Check, 59. 57 color.
Oh, you should have come over here, bro. Because we don't do it every game.
Give me something.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. Looking deep downfield. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
Yo. Some shit like that would happen.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. He's back to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted.
They call
picked up by Carl Joseph. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. So the defense helping him out a little bit here late in the 4th.
Yeah, and you're exactly right. And when you're the one doing the chasing, you'll take a little help from the other guys, won't you?
How many breaks they going to give this man?
Watch the pass. That's the one. 15. That's the one.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Let's bring it. 6 guys. Hey, switch gears. Slam. Race don't travel.
They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And, boy, that one drops incomplete. But if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
He's gonna go for it.
He'll look to throw.
Pick that shit
That
off.
will be incomplete. What a great sequence by this defense so far. They've given him nowhere to go with the football.
And they just have to make it stand up one more time because it appears that they've got their number. Can they not have a slip up here and allow the touchdown?
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. He's going to let it fly. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. He was looking for Watkins that time.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. On the stop, Breeland speaks. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves them with 3rd down and just a yard to go. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. The Raiders on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Carr to throw. They're able to locate Wilson. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 8 there, and that should be enough to seal the victory. Throw left side complete. It's Grant. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. So this one, a victory for the Oakland Raiders. And it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really, both sides did. But they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this, you know, every team wants to be physical. We've heard that a million times, right? But those who are mentally tough, those are the teams that you have to deal with in the playoffs. This was that type of a game.
So for the Raiders, they used a favorable early schedule to their advantage as they move to 2-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
No, I'm not doing this no more. I already told you. So you're not playing with this, no.
Incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. The young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. Yeah. I just had to let you know. Yeah. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish, nah. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac in the prison, man, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any currency, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best you soaking it. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up they octaves, now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 2020 visions. Daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brainwash, gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on a mission. Coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Pull up in the top is missing, the opposition ain't. All that lane switching, this is what the game is. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know.
Oh, play fucking done. Who's done this record?